let's go to the home page first. So this is the Capto home page. Like I said, I don't know how many people on this have used Capto or how many people are familiar with Capto. But when you open up the software, this is the screen that it'll take you to. And so really simply, you connect to the Wi-Fi. I don't have mine connected because I don't want to disconnect from the Wi-Fi and lose all of you guys. But so you would connect to the Wi-Fi, and then you click on this connection, and you'd actually just hit connect. It'll connect to the sensor. And then when you go into profile, this is where you can set up your player data. So I have a handful of players on this device. It's really easy if you want to add a new player. I'll just click new player, put in their first name, their last name, and any other information that I want to do, as well as kind of the teacher that's going to be using it. So if you're at a golf club and you have a couple teachers, you can get one device and you can kind of share it amongst the crew. So I would put myself as the teacher, and then you would go into putter data. So go back to this profile, putter data, and this is where you have to insert some data. It seems a little tedious at first, but it really doesn't take that long once you get comfortable with it. And Capto has done a great job of coming out with a couple devices to help you or help expedite this process to save you some time. But the data, realize the data coming out is only as good as the data that's put in. So you would put in the data, you can title it. So that first yellow box here, that's where you can title it whatever you want. And then you put in the brand as well as the model of the putter. And then you need to know the length of the putter, the loft. Capto actually has come out with this cool little ninja star looking thing. This is a really easy way to check the loft of the putter. If you're using Capto indoors and you have a lie and loft machine, obviously that's a great way to do it. If you're using it outdoors, then you can use the loft meter that Capto's come out with. So you need to know the length of the putter, the loft of the putter, the lie, how much offset there is, as well as the sensor distance. And this is a common question I get: how far does this sensor need to be from the bottom of the putter? Ultimately, it doesn't really matter. You just want to be careful if somebody is really doesn't want the swing weight of the putter to change, then you got to make sure that you put this in the correct place so the swing weight doesn't change at all. But the nice thing about it is you can put it anywhere along the shaft, so you can start to see the closer you put it to the face, the more accurate data you're going to get of the club head. The further you put it up the handle here, the less weight it's going to have effectively because you're putting it closer to that center of rotation. So you can move this anywhere along the shaft. There is no, it has to be in this position. So that's something nice as well. You're going to select the MOI, the moment of inertia of the putter. And so you can choose whether it's a blade or a mallet. And it's going to give you kind of the average moment of inertia of the putter. And it's not necessarily saying this is the accurate moment of inertia for this putter. It's just saying this is the average for a blade, or this is the average for a mallet. And that's going to be important when we get into some of the data. You can also put in the total weight in grams as well. And then the calibration process is a really simple process as well. We're going to have a video coming out on YouTube explaining the calibration process, but it's a two-step process. Capto has come out with this calibration tool. So you would lay this flat, and it's kind of got this ridge on the side here, so you can make sure the face is square to the sensor. So you calibrate it flat like this, and then the second part of the calibration is you do a plumb, hold it by the grip, and you let the putter hang. So the first one is going to be when it's lying flat, it's calibrating for the face, and then when you're doing the plumb, it's going to be calibrating for the shaft, so it gets a true up, and then based on the lie that you put in there, it knows what where the putter is in time and space. Let's go